Ki khubor ka Batesi TV.
Ka umdi basnyam bat penjaslian. Rupa Premium Meghalaya.
Net Foodish. Ordar mapi minwan ramangi hakerdob yeng jongpi.
Ka jingelang kenhun menteri jong ka Sorkar jala ha ka khandai tarik uno pra arajar arpsau kala menjur ya ka one time special plan naga benta pan IPSA kum ka jingkershan ceki Nongtrei jong ka maumlu cera Cement Limited ondala khangkardep ya kani ka karkhana ha ka jiakaran bagilar pathai khubor u menteri rangba ka jala u konrad ki sangma u leithu bala kumnu kumba shispa Klur ka Sorkar kan haban bay ya ka jinglot jingsam ha ka ba ya ka voluntary retirement scheme shaki Nongtrei bat kiwei de ki Siew.
The decision to finalize and approve a one-time special plan for industrial closure scheme for the MCCL. We are in the process of closure of MCCL, and therefore one-time special scheme where we are working with the employees to give them a golden handshake or VRS or whatever the appropriate word you would like to use. This scheme, after detailed discussion with MCCL employees, has been worked out, and this was brought today to the cabinet. And the cabinet, after detailed discussion, has approved that particular scheme. And now we will finally, the MCCL will propose a scheme and discuss with the employees association and others, and sign on the necessary papers so that it can be frozen. Then once that is done, the closure will be approved, and then the process of closure, which requires a lot of details. As you're aware, it's a public limited company, and therefore the procedures require different processes to be followed. So all those will be followed to ultimately close the MCCL. But today, as I said, the decision of the package that is meant for the employees and also the repayment of the different liabilities that are there, all those were discussed, and the cabinet has approved that particular package, as I said, and now further to be discussed and taken as a formal item with the association and the employees, and then it will be implemented. So the MCCL package will have a rough implication, plus minus, as I said, because it has to be now finally ironed out and signed with the employees. So those, I cannot give out too many details, but for the employees and the liabilities put together, it's approximately 100 plus crores. So now we are going to obviously dispose of the assets, and we'll be putting up a committee for that also. So that will come post the official closure that takes place, and that's again a very lengthy process. So as I had mentioned to you right now, that today's cabinet decision is not as per se the closure. The decision is to approve the scheme which is meant for the employees, which will now initiate the process of closure, which will include obviously the VRS signature and signing with the employees, and also the process of disposing of the assets, and also reusing the assets and different kind of land or area which may be of use to the government. So that aspect will start once the closure process starts. So just to share with you, it's not that this decision is made today. We have been discussing with the employees for the last almost 2 years now. And this has been an exercise, a very long drawn exercise, where the issue has been brought back and forth, and employees have expressed their concerns and brought in, I was very close, 205 employees. 205. Yeah, so we have been doing this for a very long time, and the employees are very much aware of the different points. And just to share with you, we have come to this point only after deep discussion with them. So they're just one or two small issues that have to be worked out, which we have approved today, and hopefully discussions will take place with them. So they are all in agreement, and we should be able to move ahead properly. But as I said, that is why we cannot say it's closure. but it's a step at a time. But I'm confident that we'll be able to move forward in the right direction, because this particular scheme and discussion has taken place after detailed discussion with the employees. So we went with the expression of interest at that point in time, and we floated, and there were 3 parties that came in. I can give you the names of the parties, but it'll be very long. But after the whole thing happened, we found out that there were 3 parties that came in. One party did not meet the qualification criteria. One party, came in, showed interest, but then again they vanished. And then the third party also came in, showed interest, but they didn't have the full criteria to move forward when we had gone into detailed analysis and tried to get all the background study on them. And the criteria that were set were not as per the requirements. The criteria, they could not meet the criteria that were there. So we explored all the options, as I said, even the option of investing from the state government side. And as I mentioned to you long time, and I've mentioned in assembly also, that it would require a one-time investment of 190 crores from the government if we had to revive this plant, apart from the other running expenditures and the past salaries and all these other issues. And more importantly, the mining leases which were there had already expired. So the mines also, there was no source of raw material. We would have to go in a new fresh negotiation with the leaseholders, with the mine owners, for leasing the mines out to Mccl, which expired in 2017, one of them, and one expired in 2022. So keeping all these factors in mind, after exploring all the possible options, we had to come to option number 3, which is C. And as you're aware, the plant has been closed for the last 5 years now, and and it's not producing anything. So therefore, it's a very, very difficult position, and therefore, though tough, and it's not something that we, kind of our first choice, but we had to take this tough decision because it is in the larger interest of ensuring that the employees, their safety and overall, they're taken care of. Otherwise, months and months they have to go without salaries every time the situation they come. And we also feel that it's very difficult for everybody. So we had to take this difficult decision. But as I said, hopefully we'll be able to close this at the earliest.